Welcome to Thanksgiving in the Desert. My name's Noah and I'm going to be your host. Let's get started. Alright, just kidding. So we're going to cook up a one-pot Thanksgiving Day meal because it's Thanksgiving here. I'm out in the desert outside of Moab, Utah, and we're going to try and do a one-pot Thanksgiving Day meal. So first things first, I'm going to get my little stove, warming up some chicken broth, and go from there. Alright, let's get this puppy fired up. Got the little gas canister, my burner. Let's see how this ends up working out. Never done this before, so it'll be an interesting experiment. Spread this out. Hoping my pot is going to fit on here appropriately. Alright, put that in there. Okay, and give her a second there. Got my pot and chicken broth. Open that up. Hopefully my makeshift table here ends up staying stable. It's pretty makeshift. Alright, I'll pour that in. Get this heating up. And try and figure out what we're going to cook first. Alright, that is done. Okay, here. Moment of truth. Alright, we got heat. Turn that down. Set this on here. And it appears to hold it for now. See how long that lasts. Alright, that broth is looking pretty warm. So I'm going to add in my instant mashed potatoes here. Pour those in. Maybe open up this thing a little bit more. They don't want to come out. Assuming it's kind of like making cement here. Stir those in. I'm going to need a little bit more. Let them hydrate. Alright. That's, oh yeah, now we're getting thick. That's what we're talking about right there. Perfect. Stir that up. Give it a little bit longer to heat. Awesome. Turn my heat down just a little bit. Don't want them to burn. Okay. And we'll get a little bit of butter in there. Some of this guy. Oh yeah, nice chunk. Alright. Awesome, looking good. Set that aside. Alright. Give that some time to heat up. This is what we're dealing with so far. Butter melting in there, got our potatoes going. Everything is going just fine. We got a little bit of burning there. We'll have to deal with that. But it'll be okay, more flavor. Alright, so the potatoes are done. So I'm going to take those out of this pot. Get rid of this dish here. Try and keep them warm until I got my other stuff cooked. So far, so good. These out of here. I'm probably gonna make some little green beans next. A little bit of green beans. Can't have Thanksgiving without green beans. Nobody does that. Potatoes got sticky. It's good. Just perfect consistency. Awesome. See, I got my hat and winter coat on. It's a little bit chilly. About 45 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So a little bit on the chilly side. But that's alright. Alright, so we got those taken care of. I'm going to take our green beans, plop those in the pot. green beans down. And some cream of mushroom soup. This is my imitation green bean casserole. It just won't be baked. But I guess that's alright. Pour that in there. Awesome. And we'll get this heating up nice and fast. This little camp stove does quite a good job. I'm very happy with it right now. Just a little thing off Amazon, but it does the trick. There we go. Turn it down. Yeah, it doesn't take long. Get that heating up. Might actually put a little bit of water in here. There we go. Perfect. Get the rest of this soup in there. It's cream of mushroom soup. Perfect. And the rest out of the can here. Stuff's pretty sticky, but sure is tasty. Perfect for green beans and Thanksgiving. Alright, starting to boil again there. That's what I like to hear. Give this guy a stir. Oh yeah, that's starting to smell good. Perfect Thanksgiving meal here. Should probably get these potatoes off and covered up. Green beans are coming right along. They're warming up quite nicely and smelling delicious. Can't wait to try those. Can't wait to eat them. I know I'm gonna like them. Awesome. Gonna throw in some chicken here as well. Now this is all pre-cooked. Got some chicken and onions in there. So I just need to heat that up. Just put it in my cooler. Or I'd say probably about half of this in there for now. That heated up. Stir it in. Oh yes, that's gonna be delicious. No turkey, but went with the chicken. Just was easier to cook up beforehand in a small batch, so that's what we're going with right now, but poultry none the same. Poultry nonetheless. Alright, cooking up nice and heat it up. It's about time to take this off, and I'm gonna move on then to some stuffing. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm hoping pretty well. Got high hopes, got everything I need, so as soon as this is warmed up, we'll move on to that. Yummy, yummy. Can already taste it. Very nice. Okay, so that is heated up to my liking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this other pot here, some water in it for my stuffing. Calls for about 1.5 cups. I'm just gonna estimate here. It's about 1.5 cups. And some butter. It calls for quite a bit of butter. Give this a stir so it doesn't burn. I want to try and do a switcheroo here. So drop some butter in there. Stuffing is, what is stuffing without butter? Alright, so we're going to give this one final stir and take that off. And I'm going to throw this on here. Alright, so that's heating up. Grab my stuffing box. Perfect. So that'll be ready when that water gets heated up. I'm going to take my mashed potatoes and mix them back in here. Let's cover. My mashed potatoes back in there. Perfect. Get those all mixed in. Oh yes, this is looking very, very delicious. Awesome. Okay. I've just got the stuffing left to make, and then that should be it for cooking. I brought some rolls with, but pre-baked those at home. And then I've got some cranberries, and we'll just toss those in at the end. So they don't need to be heated up and all. Alright. Set that there. Take out that spoon. Alright. And throw this cover on there. And keep some heat in there. Alright. And this should be heating up here. Just water and butter, so it's not going to burn. That's nice. Good. Oh yeah, it's getting warm fast. Very good, very good. I don't know if this is in a pouch or not. So we'll take a look. Yes, it is in a pouch. Alright. So, we don't need the box anymore. Here's my pouch. This is stuffing mix. Nothing special. Just your good old stuffing. So as soon as this comes to a boil, I'm going to add the stuffing. And I think that we cover it. What does this say? Yeah. Bring it to a boil, add the stuffing, let it stand for 5 minutes after covered. Alright, perfect. This is starting to boil. Or it is boiling. So I'm going to add the stuffing mix here. Hopefully we'll be able to get it open without imploding, exploding. There we go. Get it opened up. I'm going to add this. Alright, perfect. Stir that in real quick. And I'll remove it from the heat and cover it. And 5 minutes later, we should have beautiful stuffing. Beautifully delicious. Ooh, that already smells so good. Alright, we're going to shut the heat off. Take that off. Give that one more stir. Make sure it's all coated. Alright. And we'll let it sit to hydrate. That's not going to work there. We'll have to turn this upside down. There we go. Alright. Stove worked out excellent. I think I've cooked everything that I need to so far. You have some cranberry sauce here. So we're going to add that once the stuffing is done. I'll take the stuffing, I'll mix it in the big pot, mix the cranberry sauce in there, grab a few rolls, and we will eat. And after that, I'm going to try and make a little bit of no-bake pumpkin pie dessert thing. Got some pumpkin, some graham crackers, sugar, stuff like that, some nutmeg, so I'm going to try and put some stuff together and see what we come up with for dessert. Looking forward to that. So I'm up on this kind of little overlook here. The road is kind of behind me down below, so you might be able to hear or see some dust from the cars driving by, some campers. So the Green River is that direction. Canyonlands National Park is about 10 miles to the south here, kind of in front of me, behind you guys. But the plan is we're going to wake up super early tomorrow morning, get into the park nice and early, and go do some hiking. So definitely stay tuned for a video for that, because that's going to be awesome. And the sun is starting to peek out again, so I might have to put my sunglasses back on here. Much better. Alright. Well, it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to check this stuffing here and see if it's all hydrated enough. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Awesome. So set that cover down. Take this guy back off here. And we'll add our stuffing to the main pot here. Put it all in once. Nope, it's going to be stuck. Alright, still nice and warm. Excellent. The sun's out and there's not too much wind. It's not that bad out here, but still chilly enough for jacket, winter jacket and hat. Set that down. Give this a stir in here. Oh yeah, looking good. You guys can see that there, but that's my one pot meal so far. And all the fixins. Add this cranberry sauce next. This all stirred up. So I know this is a one pot meal, and it's not always one pot meal at Thanksgiving, but let's be honest. Whenever I'm at Thanksgiving, I just mix it all together anyway. So this replicates that. Alright, take the cranberry sauce here. Open this up. Don't know how, it doesn't seem too liquidy, so that's good. Thank goodness for can openers, am I right? Oh yeah, nice and jellied, perfect. Actually, very jelly, very jellied. It's not coming out. So I'm just gonna take some out here with the spoon. Oh, I guess it is coming out. Let's take out half of it. There we go. So got half left for a snack for later. All right, stir that in. Break it up into chunks here. And ooh, that smells delicious. Can't wait to eat. Oh yeah. It's still nice and warm. Awesome, awesome. Looks delicious, and the sun's back out. What a beautiful, beautiful day. There's no one around as far as I can see, except for the road, the occasional passerby. Delicious. All right. Put this down. I'm gonna grab a spoon, grab my plate, and we're gonna eat. So I'll spoon this up. Oh yes. Delicious looking. Nice one pot meal. Nice and colorful with that cranberry sauce. Adds a beautiful color on there. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't forget about the rolls. I grabbed me a couple of those too. That is a quintessential Thanksgiving, is the rolls. Alright, I'll set that in there. Throw the cover back on here. Keep some warmth in. Alright, set that off to the side. Can opener. My spoon. Give this a little try here. So good. Tastes exactly like a Thanksgiving dinner would. Except made out here, quite literally in the middle of nowhere. Delicious. Oh, gotta grab a roll. We got a couple of dinner rolls here, homemade dinner rolls. So we'll add those to the batch. So good. In the shadow here. Set this down on the ground. Alright, you guys a closer look at that. Turned out pretty good. We got pretty much everything in there you'd have in a regular Thanksgiving dinner. No gravy, but it's thick enough. It doesn't need any gravy. Cranberries are a perfect complement. Kind of put a little sourness in with that salty flavor from everything else. Very delicious. Car behind me there. So good. What a great place for our Thanksgiving dinner. That view behind me there. It's off into the rolling desert. Pretty much sagebrush and juniper. That's about it. Pretty much only plant life and some few random grasses. There are some cattle around. I haven't seen any around this spot, but as I was driving in, I did see some cattle. So I'll just have to be aware of those if I hear something weird in the night. It's not a bear, it's probably cattle. That is so good. Green beans and the soup, the cream and mushroom soup. That was a good call. Very good call. guess the only thing I don't have is baked sweet potatoes, but oh well, this is close enough, I think. And pretty good for out in the middle of the desert. Delicious. Well, I'm gonna finish this up, and we'll catch you guys for dessert. How are you doing, little guy? What's up? What's up with you? Wheezy. Mr. Wheezy. Miss Wheezy. Oh, Miss Horse Thief Ranch, please leave me here. You're a ranch dog, huh? You're a very nice dog, Wheezy. Yeah. Hope you get back to your people. Go on. Go find them. Wheezy. Alright, that was delicious. And I know the question on everyone's mind is, did he really eat that entire pot? No, I did not eat the whole pot. I'm going to be here for a couple more days, so I purposely made a whole bunch so I'd have dinner for the next few nights that I'm going to be here. But either way, it was fantastic. Definitely gonna have to do that again, even maybe when it's not Thanksgiving out. That'd be just a good dinner in general. But right now, I'm gonna move on to try to make some pumpkin pie dessert. So I got my can opener, my pot here. I've got my canned pumpkin pie filling. So we're gonna open that up and add that to my pot. I've got some various other fixings that we're gonna add to it. It's gonna be no bake, but I believe that I can somehow spice it up enough to make it interesting. Add that in there. Okay. Add our pumpkin. Nope, not gonna come out. There we go. Ooh, smells delicious. Smells like pumpkin, which it should. It's very orange. Wow. Bright orange. That's awesome. Smells like pumpkin. Looks like pumpkin. Must be pumpkin. Alright, get the last bit out of there. Seems kind of sticky. Almost looks like sweet potatoes. Alright, so we got that. So obviously that's the main ingredient. Next, got some evaporated milk. I'm going to add a little bit of that. And shake well. I did that. Alright. And I'm just going to leave it like that, see if any comes out. Yep. I'm just going to add some of that. A little bit of thickener. Not really thickener, I guess, but almost a stretcher, actually. Kind of the opposite. But I kind of looked up some recipes online for like no-bake pumpkin pie things, and all of them called for evaporated milk, so that's what we're going to do. Not sweetened condensed milk, so I do have some extra sugar here. I'm going to end up adding, because it's obviously not sweet. Or sweet. I don't know if there's any sugar in here. Nope, no sugar. No. Alright. That's looking good. Give it a quick try here. Oh yeah. It's good, but it does need some sugar. So, I brought a little bit of sugar with me. Open that up. Just in this little Tupperware container. Because I obviously don't need like 4 pounds of sugar. But enough to kind of sweeten it up here. Close that so I don't end up flinging sugar everywhere. That would not be good. I'll get that mixed in there. That should give it some nice sweetness. Oh yeah. You can see, looking pretty good. And a little bit of spices. Don't have pumpkin pie spice, but the main component of pumpkin pie spice is nutmeg. So I'm going to add some of that. That should give it kind of that characteristic, well, spice flavor. Alright. Very good. I've also got some cinnamon here. We're going to add some of that. Cinnamon and nutmeg go very well together. Alright. Ooh, it's smelling good. Smelling very good. mix, and then I'll give it another taste, see if it needs any more of those spices or not. Maybe just a little bit more sugar, but otherwise the flavor is right on. All right. Oh, that's a tough one to close, but I got it. All right, add some sugar here. The sun is starting to set, so it's getting a little bit chillier out, and my hands are starting to get a little bit cold. Don't have any hand warmers on me right now. And this is a no-bake thing. All right, 2 more things. First, graham crackers. This is my pseudo crust. Open that up. Grab out a package of those. Try and keep my fingers working here. All right, open up this. I'm just gonna kind of crumble some of these in there. I'm gonna make an entire crust. Yeah, my fingers are having a hard time right now. All right. Take one of those, break it up here. Desert cooking. Doesn't get much more authentic than that. All right. Do one more. One more graham cracker. These are just honey graham crackers. Nothing special with these. They should do the trick. Add just a little bit of crunch and a little bit of sweetness. Oh yeah. Looking good. Gotta warm up those hands. Whew. Alright, and final ingredient, last but not least, Cool Whip. Can't have pumpkin pie without Cool Whip. Or whip topping, whatever. Cool Whip, I think, is it's a trademark name. But we're gonna add some of that. All right, nice couple of big, hefty scoops there. Beautiful. All right. That's the good stuff right there. Very good. Delicious. All right, give that one final quick little mix here. Don't want to mix it up too much. Dilute that Cool Whip, but I have to kind of incorporate it here. Oh yeah, that is looking really good actually. I'm kind of impressed how this turned out, at least visually. We'll see how it turns out tastefully. Tasty? It turns out tasty. Oh yeah. Kind of looks like pumpkin fluff, soft serve ice cream, deliciousness. You guys look on that there. Oh yeah. That looks delicious. Take my spoon. Give that a try. Oh yeah. Dare I say too much Cool Whip? Probably shouldn't have mixed that in. It's very fluffy though. That was good. Spot on. There you have it. Pumpkin pie dessert in a pinch. It's not a pie, but it tastes exactly like pumpkin pie. So good. Yeah, it's almost like a pumpkin pie fluff, if you would. Perfect. Perfect way to end Thanksgiving in the desert. Wow, was that ever delicious. And I can for sure say that I am stuffed now. That was a perfect Thanksgiving meal. I guess, well, as perfect as it can get out in the middle of nowhere here. But yeah, we had all the fixings. That pumpkin pie dessert turned out absolutely amazing. So good. So happy with that. Definitely have to do that again. Have to do this all again. I just wish it was a little bit warmer out because my hands are quite cold right now. So I'm going to have to Catch you guys in the next one. Go warm up my hands. And yeah, thanks for watching this. Hope you enjoyed.